Hey.
How's everybody doing out there? Great to be with you guys here on our happy hour Mega Bar Bingo Jackpot Hunter Edition. We had a big minor jackpot go out at Megasota Game Night in Jackpot Hunter to Flash Daddy at the parlor, winning $3,229 last night. But of course, we've been sending out a lot of jackpots all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, one of our bigger jackpots that we had given out was over in Thursday, playing a little bit of Vikings bingo. We gave out our largest Vikings bingo ever.
Yes.
And that was over to Rio Orange at Bakery Lounge in Austin. They won $18,000.
That is crazy. Well, on Friday in Jackpot Hunter to Corpa, we gave out both a major and a minor in one shot to Corpa with $13,000 at Clear Grit. So that was sure exciting, and we'll see if we can keep this streak going. That major is at $2,303.80 if we can get that done in 48 balls. We got a must-go of $38.60.
Oh,
so.
I saw, look at, there's Jimmy G out there. You know, we were talking about how Jim GG.
Yeah.
We were like, it might be Jimmy G.
Yeah.
Just.
He's just come out and said.
And I think he might now just be Jimmy G.
Yeah, there you go.
I also saw Go Pack Go out there.
Oh.
Yeah, may not be too happy with the Vikings win last week.
I would think not. That was a tough week for the Vikes. They still got a nice record on the season, but that was not the loss that they were hoping for.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. We got Evcon, Elsa Poppy. I know Elsa Poppy was tearing it up at the lunch broadcast. So good to see them back. Evcon, Lucky, Wiggs, Cosmo, Alice, a bunch of regular players. Michelob, that's just been creeping up.
Oh.
She has been creeping up our Mega Bar Bingo player standings with the best players in the state of Minnesota, and probably our fastest growing player within that is Michelob lately. So we'll need to jump into those player standings. Probably watch this Jack.
Oh, yeah. Now that we're getting the balls pretty high, we're closing in on that 48 ball mark.
Yeah, I'll see if we give out that major here. If not, then we will look at that bingo must go of $38.60. There we are now into that must go prize. I see Hot Scott, Teddy, and Glycots playing all the time. Always great to see you guys in here. Beer Man won last night, I know, during Megasota Game Night. I see Beer Man back for some more. Good to see you. D&D plays quite a bit as well, and good to see all of you
I saw Nick and Heidi out there.
Oh, okay.
So Heidi and Nick probably is out there as well.
Yeah, right? We do get some of that for sure.
Oh, there's Crazy with a K. And Trev taking that must-go prize of $38.60. You guys will be splitting that, and we'll be moving on to game number 2.
I think Crazy with a K is in honor of Crazy Glue. I think Crazy Glue's got the K in it. I don't know. But, yeah. So, Crazy's over at the Double R Saloon in Gray Eagle, and Trev's at the Cast Iron. Cast Iron sounds like they might serve some good food.
Yeah, it really does. Just like they have a very nice kitchen area. You look back there and it's just a cast iron kitchen.
Right? I just think of some good comfort food at some place named Cast Iron.
Oh, yeah.
We got just over 2 minutes to get enrolled in this game number 2. That minor and that major jackpots will continue to grow. Good to see everybody out there playing. Well, let's get into our best players and locations in the state of Minnesota in Mega Bar Bingo. Let's go over those top 10 standings.
Oh, yeah. In 10th place, we have a 3-way tie between Towley, Slappy, and Heidi. Then in 9th place, we have Sizzler. Then in 6th place, we have a 3-way tie between Forget You D, Mickey, and Wolfstein. Forget You D is moving from a tie between him and Sizzler, just moving right into another tie.
Yeah.
Between
I think
Mickey and Wolf.
I think he was actually tied up there with Towley, Slappy, and Heidi.
Oh.
Won 2 games and moved all the way, just jumped right over top of Sizzler.
Just skipped Sizzler. It wasn't a giant tie with Towley and Slappy.
Yeah.
Okay. And then in 5th place, we have Mrs. T. In 4th place, Michelob. In 2nd place, Mrs. Yags and Yags 370. Then in first place, we have Spanky over at American Legion Fridley.
Yes, those players are tearing up. Here are our locations. Got just under a minute left to get enrolled in this game. It is just 25 cents, or no, this one's $1 a card. I was getting into our Vikings bingo lingo, but you can get enrolled. You just get enrolled, you push play, and you can win a bunch of money. So make sure you do that before this time gets up. Got just over a half a minute left. Here's our top locations. We got in 8th place, brand spanking new, back into our top 10 is VFW Austin. They are tied with American League, or I should say, St. Cloud Eagles and Monty's Sports Bar over in Spring Lake Park. In 7th place, the Bar Hastings. In 6th place, Riverboat Depot in Sartell. In 5th place, VFW Brooklyn Park. In 3rd place, I just skipped it. I'm just messing this all up. Yeah. In 4th place, we got Eagles of Wantana. In 3rd place, American Legion Fridley. In 2nd place, it is Neeson's Gaylord. And then in 1st place, Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards. Those locations and players have been doing a great job.
Oh, yeah. And we have a lot of players doing a good job tonight playing some bingo. Lots of big names.
Yeah. I'm going to be interested. I mean, there's been a lot of shakeup in our leaderboards. If they haven't made moves like actual place moves, they've been catching the person ahead of them with some points.
Well, I see Michelob up there in our leaderboards right now, and
yes,
if Michelob could get a couple more wins, it's going to be a real challenging spot for Mrs. Yags and Yags 370 holding on to that second place spot.
I'll tell you what, she looks like she's coming for them. We'll see how that plays out. I haven't seen the Yags crew out here yet this happy hour. We'll see if they join us. See Shelljoy out there again, and Nugget always out there playing. Good to have you guys with us. We are rolling through this game number 2 of 13. We're already 39 balls in this one. That minor now finally has a little bit of dollars in it.
Woo-hoo.
It's $102 if you can hit this in 50 balls. That major's now up to $2,347.20. If you can get that done in 48 balls, you'd win both the major and the minor and the Musco. But that Musco is at $43.40 here. There's Rakisha. That's Michelob's husband. Good to have Rakisha out there with us as well. We're now at 51 balls, which means we're in that Musco. So somebody's going to be taking $43.40 at the end of this game.
Well, we have some wonderful national days today.
Yes.
Oh, a very light load, though. Only 2 of them.
It is.
You know, I'm more of a I like 5 national days. I know those are the best days.
It makes us work a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Junebug's out there playing. I think I played Junebug in some pickup basketball back in the 80s, just at a park. Yeah. Don't know what that means. All right.
Oh, there's Lucky Me over at Double R's Saloon and Gray Eagle winning that in 64 balls. So that means they're winning that Musco coverall of $43.40.
I actually did play pickup basketball with a guy that called himself Junebug.
Yeah,
that's actually a true story. Yep. I don't know what the relevance it has to this.
Maybe he plays a lot of bingo now.
It could be the Junebug that I played.
That'd be wonderful.
He was actually a decent basketball player.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was he short?
I'm trying to remember.
I just picture someone who goes by the nickname Junebug.
Yeah, he probably was short. I was 16 years old, and he was probably in his mid-30s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's one of those. Okay.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yep.
Our first national day is National Stress Awareness Day. Aims to identify and reduce stress factors in your life.
It's really important to make sure you recognize those stress factors and make sure you get them either out of your life or know how to manage them properly.
Oh, yeah. I know when I get stressed out, I go into my living room, I grab all the dishes, I clean all the dishes off, I sweep up, I get everything really clean, and that helps me manage my stress of things because I'm like, that's one thing that's done. I don't have to think about it again. Everything's clean.
Yeah, that can be sometimes my reaction. Get everything in order and get everything done that I need to get done because I'm like you, thinking, I just need to get my life in order and just sort through things.
And then I can de-stress. Whew.
That's right.
Once I sit down on the couch, I look around, it's all clean. I'm like, ah.
It all matters kind of, I think, sometimes on what that stress.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes you just need a big bowl of ice cream, and that really helps the stress as well.
Yeah, I've way too often gone to that coping mechanism, which is not the healthiest, as long as you do it in moderation. Which brings us to our second National Day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with just over a half a minute left to get enrolled in this game number 3. What's this? Oh, that's straight off the Nikki hotline. Yeah, she said that Ian can manage his stress at their house. So, yeah, of course. Yeah, that works. He's never done that at my house.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, everything stays all clean. Just I got to wait for the magic maid to show up. Not calling my mother the magic maid.
No. All right. So
she actually yells at me whenever I
make
leave
a mess. Yeah, for sure. Hey, so we do have another National Day. This is one other way that may not be the best way to cope with your stress, but got National Candy Day. Candy's had a long history of attracting us with their bright colors and beautiful flavors. They also come in a variety of fun sizes and shapes. Do you have a favorite candy? We had this conversation with the Riverboat Gambler, and now he wants to be known as the chef because he made the better ribeye steak last night. They had a steak off. Him and Amelia, Curtis and Amelia did last night. So now he says he's the chef and he's cooking up bingo jackpots.
Okay.
Yeah.
The chef and
So, but we had a conversation the other day with the chef and the Riverboat Gambler about favorite and best candies.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Do you have? I know. Tony is Reese's. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, that's definitely a high one. Yeah. That's like high up there for me. Mm-hmm. I've started more and more becoming a Twix guy.
Okay.
I used to be Reese's. Then I moved over to Kit Kats. And I was a big Kit Kat guy for a really long time. That was the majority of my favorite candy. Yeah. Is Kit Kats.
Okay.
And then I
remember that.
Now I've kind of moved towards a Twix.
Okay.
But I also love the gummies. Like I love like gummy bears, Swedish fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're also.
That's what I was going to ask you because the first couple that you mentioned were chocolates, and I think that some people most people I think either lean heavy chocolate or they lean heavy like the fruity candies, you know.
Yeah.
And so, but then you went fruity also with the gummies, obviously. But
yeah. I think if we're talking about chocolate, I think Twix is my favorite right now. For chocolate, if we're talking about like gummy things, the pull and peel Twizzlers.
Ooh,
those are my
good.
favorite.
Those are very, very good. Yeah, I like so much that I don't know what I like. Hey, there's Mojo over at Cowboy Jack's New Brighton taking that must-go coverall of $53.20. We are now moving on to game number 4. This is gonna be it's a fun night already. I like the candy conversation. I like so many candies. I don't know if I can pick which one.
Yeah.
And if I talk about them too much, I'm gonna want to eat them. So I'm gonna.
I feel like for a long time I pictured you as a hot tamales kind of guy.
Hot tamales. If it's not my favorite, it's right up there. Well,
I feel like it's one of your most consistent, up there. Hot tamales and orange slices. Those are my two that I think of when I think of candies of you. Yeah. Those are the two I think.
I definitely like orange slices a lot. But I would say probably if I had to pick, one, if I'm narrowed down and I'm like, then either hot tamales, red hots, like any cinnamon hot, candies. That's probably some of my favorites.
So it's some of my favorite too. Yeah. But I something in those candies.
Oh, I know it
messes with me and my tongue blows up.
I would never eat one.
Gosh, sometimes I just have to test if it's still a thing because I just hope one day I grow out of the allergy of it and I just can one day just throw in a cinnamon piece of gum and it ends up great.
It's all good. Yeah. Well,
but, it's never worked out for me. I end up talking like this for
a little bit. Yeah. Well, National Candy Day. So if you have a favorite candy, go out there. Maybe buy it and enjoy some on National Candy day. That's a fun day for sure. Well, we got just under a minute left to get enrolled in this game number 4. We got some fun celebrity birthdays as well.
Yeah.
Do you recognize any of them?
Let me see. Yeah, I know the last one, but we can go through other ones before I talk about how I know the last one. But the rest of them, I don't quite know by name.
Okay. Well, Will Rogers, famous cowboy actor, way back when was just kind of one of the more popular, kind of like a singing cowboy, I think, was what he's most known for. Born in 1879 on this day, Will Rogers did a lot of early movies and TV, I think. As a cowboy. So, that was Will Rogers. Now, the next one, I think anyone probably, I don't even think I saw him live on TV. Like, if I did, it was when I was really young. But Walter Cronkite was like the newsman, like that brought the evening news. And back then, you had very limited number of networks and all that kind of things. And so Walter Cronkite was kind of that stable face that was bringing you the news every night kind of thing.
Okay.
But Walter Cronkite born in 1916. That was Walter Cronkite. Art Carney, an actor, born in 1918. I need to see a picture of Art Carney. I feel like I know that name, but I'm not 100% sure.
Let's see.
Yeah.
In the Honeymooners series.
Oh, okay. I wonder, I wonder which one he was in the Honeymooners, because I definitely know the Honeymooners. It was before my time. Oh, okay. He was the skinny, because there's the heavyset famous guy in the Honeymooners, and then that would have been him. And I'm trying to think of his name, the heavyset guy there in the Honeymooners. But yeah, well, now I know who he is. Cool. Yeah, he was super famous in early TV. Yeah, for sure, on the Honeymooners. Next one I know too. This was a huge show. Was the series of my childhood. It always was running, and that's the series MASH. It was, just a big TV series. It was a movie first, then they made it into a TV series. The TV series was huge. And Loretta Swit, she played Margaret, or Hot Lips, on that series. So that was a famous character on that show for sure. And then she was born in 1937, 1954. I'm taking all these ones that you don't know.
Yeah.
And then I'll let you have the last one because I know you know that one. Is born in 1954 is Yanni. He's a musician, composer, Greek, a Greek famous musician. So there's Shelljoy at American Legion Monticello, taking that must go of $54 here in game number 4. And we're moving on to game number 5 of 13 here on a Hump Day broadcast.
It is. It is
a Hump Day.
Yeah, there is a special game.
There is a special game. We know what that is. We won't. It would be bad luck to mention it before it's here, so we'll just wait. I won't say anything about the name of that. So, but that we have one last celebrity birthday. We got just over 2 minutes left to get enrolled in this game number 5. And we still got that one last.
That last celebrity birthday is Matthew McConaughey. Big time actor, was in a lot of different films.
The ones I think of when I think of Matthew McConaughey, I don't know if these are his biggest ones, is Lincoln Lawyer. I think of We Are Marshall. I'm thinking of. I never saw this one, but I know this is one of his big ones, is Dallas Buyers Club. He was in Interstellar.
Yeah, those are the two biggest. I think the ones that you're talking about actual movie sales.
Yeah.
But obviously it's been much more expanded in recent years. So some of his older movies might not be as streamed or something. But
right. He was in a few rom-coms, I think, too. He's been in some comedies. He's been in some serious. I think Wolf on Wall Street. He was in that as well.
Yeah, he was in that. He's in Dazed and Confused. I know that was a big one. Magic Mike.
Yeah, I never saw that one either.
You know, kind of fitting as we're listening to Bachelorette
We are
Party.
listening to the Bachelorette Party. If you haven't tried out this game, it's super fun. It's one of our brand new games out there. Make sure you give it a try.
You can choose a Magic Mike kind of figure.
You can. So you may want to do that. You get to actually choose a little bit of your luck by, you can switch decks. You can choose your deck. So that's kind of fun. Choose your character. You can either choose the Bachelorette, you can choose the mother-in-law, or you can choose, we'll just call him the shirtless male bartender. Don't know. That's, I think, what we're calling him.
Yes.
So that was all of our.
I mean, I'm on a
birthdays.
first name basis with him.
Yeah, you select him a lot when you're playing Bachelorette.
Exactly.
Well, if it works, it works.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it makes me any luckier, but I mean, I can't help myself.
How could you? It is an attractive deck. There we go. We're now playing our next round, game number 5 with Jackpot Hunter here on a Hump Day broadcast. We are Wednesday all day. We got Cougar for Ian out there, horseshoes. We got Becker and Leo Price, crazy. And a bunch of other folks out there. A lot of our big times player. You see Rocky
Balboa,
former heavyweight champion.
Oh yeah.
Now I think he's training a younger boxer.
Creed.
Yeah. Creed, yeah. Was, of course, son of his former trainer and opponent.
Yeah, I went and watched the movie Creed in theaters when it had first came out.
Yeah.
And I remember I went to the movie theater, I sat down, and it gets finally to the intense training session in Creed.
Yeah.
And I had probably a guy about 2 rows back from me stand up in the middle of it, and he walks over to the aisle, and I just hear and I'm like, what's going on? So I turn around, and this guy's boxing in the aisle. He's just shadow boxing, whoa. Dude takes off his shirt at some point.
Things are getting real.
This is a larger man, and he's just going to town. It was the most hyped I've ever been in the movie theater. I was I was vibing with this guy. I was like, go off. And then I'm watching the screen, and this guy's training montage is going on, and I'm like, I'm ready to stand up and rip off.
I've never had the desire in the middle of a movie to stand up and rip my shirt off. I just eat some more jujubes.
Oh, yeah. I probably was too busy eating popcorn and watching the movie to actually stand up. But it was a really
that is intense. I've never experienced that.
It was I've never had anything like that in the movie theater happen to me ever. But
I hope I never experience that.
I hope I experience it 50% of the times I go to the movie.
Well, we all got hopes and dreams. There it is. I missed it. Beerman, Dr. Beck 18, and Beerman splitting that must-go of $49. Dr. Beck 18 is playing at VFW Cloquet, and Beerman's playing at Curly's on Cotton Lake. So there we go. We're getting enrolled in game number 6 of 13 here on a Hump Day broadcast. We got just over 2 minutes to get enrolled in that game number 6. We're rolling through a great happy hour broadcast. Yesterday we had an awesome fun night. A bunch of jackpots went out during our Bingo Palooza day, and in particular on our Mega Soda game night. Always a big deal around here on Tuesday nights. Well, since we got a little time, should we go over our This Day in History?
Oh, yeah. Let's hear the This Day in History.
All right, I'm going to bring it to you. On November 4th, 1990, Dances with Wolves, a film about an American Civil War era soldier and a group of Sioux Native Americans that stars Kevin Costner and also marks his directorial debut, premieres in Los Angeles. The film, which opened across the United States on November 21st, 1990, was a surprise box office success and earned 12 Academy Award nominations, including Best Actor for Costner. Dances with Wolves took home 7 Oscars, including Best Picture and Best Director and solidifies Costner's place on Hollywood's A-list. So that premiered on this day in 1990. Have you ever seen Dances with Wolves?
Yeah, I did. I've seen it twice in my whole living. First time I watched it, I was way too young.
Okay.
And so I was like, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I just saw a movie and I was like, why not try it out?
Yeah.
And I didn't like it at all.
It's a little slow paced for a young audience.
Yeah. Then I rewatched it probably about 2 years ago, and I was like, wow, this is actually like a pretty decent movie. Like it's got like some real meaning and stuff. Like it shows a lot of things happen, and it's don't want to ruin any of the movie, but it's just a good movie.
Right. Right. Well, if they haven't seen it by
now I would recommend watching it.
Yeah.
To any kind of young viewer that hasn't seen it.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool movie. I haven't watched it in years, so my memory fades on all the parts of all of it.
Yeah.
But, I know the basic premise of the movie. Yep. So, well, that was on this day in history. We like to bring you the educational part of the show. Here we go. Where the balls are dropping. There's G57 on this game number 6. I see Cookie, Good, Drewski, Cons, Stump, Dancer, Nate Dogg, Brian, Sherry, Hannah, and a bunch of others. Of course, we got Jimmy G out there playing, taking a little time off from the 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
It's good to have them with us.
I've heard some trade rumors for Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, that is one of the hot news out there, that I don't think the 49ers are super happy with Jimmy these days.
Yeah, but I saw Matt Ryan, maybe. Sam Darnold, maybe. I like the Sam Darnold thought process, though.
Yeah. He's still young, and I think if he got to the right system, he could salvage his career.
Oh, I've seen him, though. Like, he's made plays where I'm just like, yeah, that's an elite quarterback play that he just made there.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, but he's on the Jets, and nobody looks good on the Jets. And so...
Right. Well, quarterbacks are so much based on the system, the coaching, and the other players that are around them.
Unless you're Tom Brady.
Yeah, unless you're Tom Brady. Well, but you take it for example, I was just seeing a thing where they were showing the stats of a quarterback, and they were showing how they were almost identical to the stats of Jameis Winston last year. And, and everybody goes, and they were saying, you wouldn't believe who this quarterback is, right?
Uh-huh.
And it was Carson Wentz. His stats for this year are almost identical to Jameis Winston's. But I also take into consideration Jameis Winston actually has, and I think the Eagles have a good coach too, but he had a good coach. He had good receivers, a good running back, decent offensive line. And the Eagles don't have a lot of those things based because of injuries. In some reason, the Eagles are snake bitten ever since that Super Bowl that they can't stay healthy. So.
Oh, yeah, no, it's been horrible for if you're an Eagles fan, it's been terrible because it's you have good teams coming into the season.
Oh, yeah. There's Hot Scott over at American Legion Monticello taking home that game number 6. So, yeah, you were saying about the Eagles.
Yeah, they just have been injury riddled from the first snap. Like, they had Deshaun Jackson for, half a game?
Yeah.
And
no, Deshaun Jackson, I think in the last 2 years, has only played like a few games.
I was so excited to see him with Carson Wentz.
Right.
Because Carson Wentz has that arm talent that he could just sling it down the field.
Right.
And obviously Deshaun Jackson's Deshaun Jackson, and he can, even though he's longer in the tooth than most receivers, he can still run.
He's still got that speed. Well, we got 2 minutes left to get enrolled in this game number 7 of 13.
Oh, and that means it's hump game on a hump day.
That's right. That's a double camel game. Our favorite game of the entire week. We look forward to this all week long, just anticipating and just thinking about the double hump camel game on this broadcast. So we're super excited to be with you for that. See if the lucky streak continues on this double hump camel game. And we got just about a minute and a half left to get enrolled in this double hump camel game. Hope that you guys get enrolled, push play, and take part in the money that will be won during this game. Yeah. So, you know what? We should go over our MegaBarBingo player and location standings again.
Yeah, why don't you hit those player standings?
I'll hit the player standings. It's tied in 10th place is Towley, Slappy, and Heidi. In 9th place is Sizzler. In 6th place is Forget You D, Mickey, and Wolfstein. In 5th place is Mrs. T. In 4th place, Michelob. In 2nd place, Mrs. Yags and Yags 370. And in 1st place, Spanky over at American Legion Fridley with 21,000 points.
Woohoo! Those MegaBarBingo location standings. In 8th place, we have a 3-way tie between VFW Austin, St. Cloud Eagles, and Monty's Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park. VFW Austin, I don't think is new to the top 10, but they just made it back into the top 10.
Right.
Then
New
in 7th
again.
place, huh?
I said new again.
Oh yeah, new again.
Yeah.
Then in 7th place we have the Bar Hastings. In 6th place we have Riverboat Depot. In 5th place we have VFW Brooklyn Park. They're moving out of a tie with Riverboat Depot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then in 4th place we have Eagles Owatonna. Then in 3rd place we have American Legion Fridley. In 2nd place, Neeson's Gaylord. In 1st place, Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, and that's over in Coon Rapids.
There we go. Well, those locations and those players have been doing a great job. That's our top 10 in the state of Minnesota.
Well, if Neeson's Gaylord gets another win, they're about to break it with that 10,000 point lead that Carboni's Pizza has.
Just by putting those words out into the ethos, I feel like Carboni's may just try to get a win here in this round. We'll see if it's happened. I didn't see if any of our major top 10 locations have had any wins so far tonight. I don't think so. I don't think any of our. I know American Legion Monticello's probably not far outside, and they had a couple wins already. You got Peanut, Nugget, Dancer, Magic Ian out there. Well, alrighty then. We got Mouse and Dr. Beck 18, who won just a little bit ago. Avcon, that's a former jackpot winner out there, and heavyweight champion Rocky here with us, taking a little break from his training of Creed to come in and play a little bingo with us. I wonder if he's sitting around hanging out with Jimmy G, a couple of athletes. Just kicking it around there.
Just talking about their old careers.
Yeah. Hopefully Jimmy G's is not old quite yet. But actually, it's not leaning in the right directions. He was already on one of the best teams in the NFL with one of the brightest young minds. As the head coach and the offensive coordinator.
He just can't seem to stay healthy.
No. He, he still made a good amount of money. So if it is the end of the day for him, then he's probably still doing all right.
There's Andy over at Gray Fox Tavern in Green Isles.
That sounds very fancy. I feel like Andy is a very fancy person, playing at a fancy place.
Probably went to school in, gosh, why am I blanking on?
Yeah, The Office. Yeah, Andy. Yeah, for sure.
He went to some prestigious
school. Did he go
Yale
or?
No, it was Cornell.
Cornell.
Yeah,
yes.
It sounds like that place that people that graduate from Cornell go.
Yeah, it does sound like that. Hey, got just over 2 minutes left to get enrolled in this game number 8. Congratulations to Andy over at the Gray Fox, taking home that win on our double Hump Camel game. That's a lucky game, so congratulations, Andy. Yeah, the Nardster is enjoying that win.
Oh, yeah, get yourself some candy.
Yeah.
That probably relieved a little bit of stress.
Full participation in our national days.
There. Ba-bang.
Boom. There you go.
Yeah, if you have a favorite candy and you want to share it with us, let us know on Facebook. Check in on Facebook. Just hop on our live. You can leave it in the comments, and we'll be able to see it, and we'll shoot you some luck, and we'll know what your favorite candy is.
There you go. We'll give you extra luck if you send us your candy for sure. This Sunday we're going to have a game day broadcast coming on. That'll start at 11:30. Then the game between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings will kick off at noon. So we'll start off with 4 games of Vikings bingo before kickoff. Then right after kickoff, basically, we are going to play 2 100-play games. We're going to play first 100-play games is $10 for 100 plays. Will be top 10, our football-themed game, which is super fun. And then immediately following that, we'll play Top Dog. So it's a top Sunday. Top 10 and Top Dog. Play another $10 100-play game right after that. Those will go towards your PGL points. Of course, Tuesday nights on Megasota Game Night and game days are the 2 times that you can earn PGL points. So make sure you come out. We've actually gotten 4 people. We'll talk about this in a second. We now have 4 people in our million point club.
That is an exclusive group right there.
That is. But the only way you can do that is come out on game days and play with us, and then come out on Megasota game days. Well, and then after those 100-play games, immediately following that, we're playing 4 more games of Vikings bingo. Well, we have some cool, exciting news about the Vikings as well, that one of our players got an honor this week.
Yeah, well, each week the NFL names an offensive player of the week for the NFC.
Yes.
Do you want to know who it is this week?
I think I have a decent idea.
Oh, it is our good old friend Dalvin Cook.
Talk about a chef cooking it up.
Oh yeah, well I mean we've talked about it each day since the game, basically, about how he totaled 226 scrimmage yards and became the first player since 1970 when the AFL and the NFL merged to end his team's first four possessions in the game with a score.
It's pretty impressive.
He scored 4 times in the 4 possessions.
Yeah, it's decent.
Just
somewhere around perfect. Yeah. We got Dakota, Tom, Price, Cosmo. Oh, I wonder if that's Cosmo Kramer from Jerry's place over there playing at the bar Hastings. Good to have another one of those celebrities. We got a ton of celebrities out here tonight.
Or it's also Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure one of the fairies is called Cosmo. I don't
Cosmo
know. I
there
never
as well?
watched. I didn't watch it, but I think the green one was called. I think it's Cosmo and Wanda.
Oh, there you go.
I think.
Got America out there at Halfley's Bar, and a bunch of folks out there playing. Good to see Disc Freak Jay and Leo and Beerman and Stump and all the others.
I'm always trying to decide whether I think Disc Freak Jay is like a DJ or does he play a lot of disc golf?
Like disc golf. That's why I thought disc golf, but I could be wrong.
Is he just scratching the discs?
Yeah, could be. I think we get DJ King S plays a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he is our #1 rapper on our bingo charts. But maybe Disc Freak J is churning up some tunes as well. Beach Bums are out there.
Yeah, I saw Little Bill out there. Isn't that there's Smoky over at Riverboat Depot in Sartell.
That's one of our big locations out there. They are in 6th place. But that would get them closer to moving back into a tie with VFW Brooklyn Park. They need one more to do that, to get back into a tie where they were in a tie with VFW Brooklyn Park. So we'll see how that unfolds the rest of the night. That was game number 8. We're moving into enrolling for game number 9. Got just over 2 minutes left to get enrolled in this game. Make sure you get enrolled. That major jackpot is at $2,736 currently, and you can get that in 48 balls. That minor is at $589, and you can get that in 50 balls. We're looking at that $100,000 mega jackpot any time now. That's going to roll up from 45 balls to 47. I feel like that's when the heat is on. It's on the streets.
When it's 47.
Yeah,
like that's a doable number. It's a hard number to hit, but it's doable.
Yeah.
And that's when it starts to get crazy, when things are doable.
Yes. That's when it gets
Because like right now it kind of just feels out of reach. Like I see the light at the end of the tunnel, but like it's kind of out of reach. Once it hits that 47 mark, you're like fingertips.
Right? No, I agree. I think,
and sometimes you make a catch with the fingertips, as we know as football coaches.
That's right. Sometimes I'll tell you what, our top receiver so far this year, he's made quite a few just right at the fingertips this year. It's been pretty impressive. So I'm just getting back into the Nicky network here. I had a little change in my technology here, and I think I'm good back in there. So, yay, we are rolling into this game number 9.
We're not really Nicky's Angels if we're not constantly connected to Nicky.
That's right. And so I wouldn't want to lose that connection, so I was over here getting us right back into connectivity with Nicky. Here we go. We're at 45 seconds left to get enrolled in this game number 9, and we are rolling into it. Here we go in just about 30 seconds.
But I saw Little Bill out there. Wasn't that one of my more favorite little kid shows?
Oh yeah, Little Bill. Yeah. That was kind of a that was a fun show, and then we had some books because you liked it, so we got you some Little Bill books, and I think, I don't know if that's out of vogue now. That was Bill Cosby who produced all that stuff. Yeah.
I think I did know that.
Yeah.
It was a good show.
It was a nice show. Mm-hmm. I liked, I've liked a lot of, I liked the Cosby Show when I was a kid. That was like my favorite show. And, of course, he had Fat Albert in the gang and all that. And I used to watch that as a kid. And so, So he produced a lot of good entertainment.
Talented movie guy, not a great person.
Yeah, and I at least personally would never have suspected that going on. He was America's dad. So here we go. We got a bunch of folks out there playing. Good to see everybody out here in this game number 9. We're rolling through 13 games of Jackpot Hunter on this Hump Day Jackpot Hunter Happy Hour broadcast. Well, we were talking about our PGL, a little bit about our PGL standings and how to earn PGL points.
Yeah.
Megasoda Game Night and Game Day are 2 big broadcasts where you can earn those points. Let's go over our let's go over our PGL location and player standings.
Oh yeah, well those PGL location standings. In 10th place we have Roseville VFW. In 9th place we have Valley Lanes in Spring Valley. In 8th place we have Vic's Bar and Grill in Moorhead. In 7th place, we have the Sunset Grill in Spring Lake Park. Then in 6th place, we have St. Cloud Moose Club. In 5th place, we have Sheps on 6th in Brainerd. Moving from 6th place, Neighbors Pub Dover's moved all the way to 4th place. They're over in Dover Mills. Yeah, they skipped up 2 spots.
Wow.
Then in 3rd place, we have La Playette.
They've been in 2nd for forever.
Yeah, and just jumping them is Cabin Bar in 2nd place. Over in Nicolette, they've been killing it. I mean, a lot of these locations have been killing it, but like the Cabin Bar and Neighbors Pub Dover have been taking it next level.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And then there's obviously in 1st place Neighborhood Tavern in Effie, and they've just been killing it all season long.
They've been. I don't remember when they were in 1st place this season, so that's impressive stuff. Well, we have some impressive players as well. Moving back into our top 10, definitely new again in the top 10. In 10th place is Barizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill. But first, there's Stump over at Big Dog Sports Cafe in North Mankato, taking that game number 9 must-go of $68.80, which means we're going to move into enrolling for game number 10. That's 10 of 13, so make sure you get enrolled, make sure you push play, because we're going to have 4 more games here, and we will be done with this happy hour. Make sure you get enrolled, and make sure you definitely push play. Well, so we got, like I was mentioning, in 10th place was Bryce over at Underground Bar and Grill. In 9th place is I Am the Fortune One over at Shore 96. In 8th place is Ramrod at Spare Time Lanes. In 7th place is Bones over at Duffy's Bar and Grill. In 6th place, Drumskeet in Underground Bar and Grill. Drumskeet was in 7th. Bones was in 6th. Drumskeet jumped Bones on the evening. And then we got Worksies still in 5th place over at St. Cloud Moose Club. Then we used to have 2 players in the $1 Million Club, right? Now we've got 4 players in the Million Point Club.
And one of our Million Point Club owners are in our other MegaBarBingo player standings,
yeah,
too.
I don't know what kind of award you get for finishing in the top 10 in both MegaBarBingo and in PGL, but that is quite an accomplishment. I think we should crown him Mr. Bingo, maybe. But he has definitely been killing it this season in both places. I think all you get is if you spend about $1.50, you can get some gas station coffee with that. Yeah, but it's still pretty cool. And so we definitely recognize them. I'll tell you which one this is. That is in fourth place. We got Mick Bessa over at Shore 96, brand new into that Million Point Club. Another brand new into that Million Point is that person we were talking about, Forget You D, over at Eagles Austin. And so congratulations to both of you, Mick Bessa and Forget You D, for joining our Million Point Club. These two players were already in that Million Point Club, and that is our former champion of Season 6, I believe. We're in Season 8 currently. That is Sarah Honey. She's hot, looking for another championship this year, but she's been kind of in that number 2 place. She looks like she's maybe like, how car racers draft right behind the leader, and then they try to pull around at the end.
Right before.
But I don't know if she's going to be able to pull it off.
I mean, Cancer Sucks is a tough one to do that.
Yeah, that's for sure. And Cancer Sucks is in first place over at Clearwater Corners. So congratulations to all of our top 10 PGL players. And we love seeing all of our regulars out here as well as newcomers. It's always great to have some new folks. So got Day After, Brian, Good, Judd, Nick, and Heidi, and a bunch of you guys out there playing. It's great to have all of you here playing with us tonight on a Hump Day broadcast where we're into game number 10 of 13.
Oh, look I see Stressed Out over at American Legion Adams. They're celebrating the day.
They are. Well, here's the thing. Stress management, right? So that's what the day's about, is recognizing that you're stressed out.
Exactly.
Now get some healthy coping
If some
mechanisms.
candy would help you with this stress, you could knock out 2 days in one.
That is true. That might help your stress, just knowing that you've knocked out 2 days in one. Yeah, I think that could. We got Murr out there, as well as Smocky and Elsa Poppy. Good to see everybody out there playing some bingo.
Oh, yeah.
I am having a great time.
I see
here
a
with you guys.
dancer out there.
I wonder if dancer is like a professional, ballet dancer or something like that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I would love to get them to collab with Pilot somehow and dance to the Pilot theme song.
If you are a professional ballet dancer, tap dancer, I don't know what other, there's lots of other kinds of professional dancers. But it is something that you could put onto a Facebook video that you could, with your iPad as you're winning a jackpot, dance for us. I think that would be.
It would be wonderful.
Yeah, I think we could use that in a commercial.
I mean, I think you were a pretty accomplished dancer back in high school.
Oh, I was. Andy over at the Gray Fox Tavern getting that fancy Musco prize again over for $60.40 in Green Isles. So congratulations, Nardog, over there at Gray Fox Tavern getting another win. That's a double win on this Hump Day broadcast of Jackpot Hunter. Been super fun. Knocking out all these games. We're rolling into game number 11 of our 13 now.
Is it game number 11?
Yeah, because that was just game number 10.
Yeah, it was. Mm-hmm. Wow, we're flying through it. I don't want it to be. I mean, if this was Vikings bingo, it would be our last game. I mean,
yes.
Good thing it's not.
I know it. We get 2 extra games tomorrow when we're with you guys for lunchtime. That Vikings bingo jackpot has continued to grow ever since last Thursday when we had a huge win out there.
It's pretty big now.
Yeah, it's getting way up there. But last Thursday, Rio Orange over at the Bakery Lounge in Austin won $18,000. Since then, it's been growing. So on a 25-cent card, you can win thousands of dollars. Come join us at noon. We'll be playing 11 games with you guys from 12 to just a little after 1 o'clock, and that's going to be super fun tomorrow. Well,
I think we moved on too fast from talking about your dancing career in high school.
Oh,
About
yeah,
how
I think everyone wants to hear about that.
How you were voted best dancer back in high school.
That is true. Correct. I took second place in best dress. I'm still a little hurt by that.
Yeah,
because I really took a lot of pride in the clothes, but I also did a lot of practicing. I was a break dancer.
I know. I just love picturing because you could moonwalk somewhat.
Oh yeah. I was a pretty good moonwalker.
Uh-huh.
I could.
Could you do it at senior year in college?
Sure.
I just would love to picture just 270-pound you,
Yes.
just breaking out the moonwalk.
Oh, I think at one time at in camp when you're at football camp and it's just you and your teammates and your coaches and everything. We would always do back then at least, we would do a day or a night, I should say, where you've been doing 3-a-days every day for weeks now, and then you come in and they say, okay, talent show,
Okay, yeah, I didn't do the talent show. I did a lip singing competition.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did that too. I'll tell you, I could tell a story about that as well, but we did on the lip syncing, me and two of the defensive linemen. I was an offensive lineman, but the two of the defensive linemen, we did, I got sunshine on a cloudy day. Yeah. So, myself and our nose guard that we nicknamed Skinny, we did the background lip syncing, and then one of our DNs, he was the lead singer. Yep. So, anyways, he now lives. I'm trying to remember where he is. He's a missionary over in Africa. I'm trying to remember. Uganda.
That's cool.
Yeah, and he actually married a Ugandan woman, and they live there, and they have kids and all that. I keep in contact with them. So
that's awesome.
Anyways, that was way off the track. I did some moonwalking in that talent competition at over 270 pounds, but I did the worm. You know how you do the worm on the ground like that? Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I wish I
got
seen it.
I got a lot of applause for that worm. Just telling you. People were pretty impressed with it. All right, we got Cosmo, Matt, Shelljoy, Nugget, Colleen S., Dakota, Lola, Vic and Deb, a bunch of people out there. Great to see everybody out there playing, and we're having a great time with you guys, sharing secrets that no one's supposed to know about our lives. But we're just sharing it with a few thousand of our favorite friends all over the state of Minnesota, so we're happy to do so. So we got T. Johns and Shari out there playing. Good to see you guys as we're rolling through a game number 11 of 13. We're at 51 balls, which means we're going to that must-go coverall of $66. We'll see who can take that home, put that $66 in their pocket, and walk out like, I don't know what to walk out like, Cool Hand Luke. I don't know. Yeah. So we'll see if that's winner or dancer or Love Trump or G-Balls or who that could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be any of them. Anybody out there.
Oh, there's Brian over at American Legion Moorhead.
There it is. Congratulations, Brian.
Guys, I have a funny story including the name Brian.
Okay,
so
is it appropriate?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
At the tech guy at my old high school.
Oh yeah.
The high school we coach at. Mm-hmm. Everyone knows him as Brian.
Yeah.
His name isn't Brian.
I did know that. Yeah.
But we all my grade, for some reason we said he looked like a Brian. And so we just continuously called him Brian. And so now I didn't realize that people literally don't know his name isn't Brian now.
Yeah, he hasn't fought that and has just been okay with that. And so
his name is now Brian.
Yeah, no, people I don't think in his personal life, but all the kids at school still call him Brian. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, and they don't know why, or they just think his name is literally Brian.
Some of that stuff just sticks. Got just over a minute and a half left to get rolled in this next game. This is game number 12. I can't believe we're down to the last 2 games of a happy hour here at Jackpot Hunter. We have so much fun with you guys. That minor jackpot is at $841. When that clicks over to $1,000, the very next game, that'll go to 52 balls, unless we win that before it ever gets to 1,000.
Oh, yeah.
That has been done before. And that major jackpot is at 48 balls. If you win that, you'd win not only that $2,946, but you'd also win that minor as well, plus the must-go. Like I said earlier, we are on a watch for any time now that $100,000 mega jackpot rolls over to 47 balls.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're all pretty excited about seeing that happen, unless you guys want to just go ahead and win it at 45 balls. That's pretty tough to do, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm kind of excited over this whole entire November month.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's Thanksgiving.
Yes.
There's also my birthday.
That's right, which is on the exact same day.
Yeah. But, something more important.
Yes.
For you guys, at least.
Let's
Not
say,
maybe not Thanksgiving.
Yeah, say your birth was one of the most important days of my life.
For you.
There
For
you
you.
go. Yeah.
For them, yeah.
Yeah,
but
right.
we do have a wonderful event
I feel
happening
like
in November.
Cougar for Ian maybe thought your birthday was good too. There you go.
Well, our November event is on November 12th. It's our virtual PyCon. It's going to be held from 3 to 4.
Yeah.
And it's going to be super fun. You can register to get information for this year's PyCon. Just register either at Facebook PyCon event or at pilotgames.com/PyCon. You receive a whole bunch of information. We have a wonderful special guest of Lucas Nelson.
Yeah,
He's
that's
a great
fun.
country singer.
Yeah.
I mean, it runs in the genes.
It definitely does. And I think he has a way more than Willie. He's got more of a rock kind of country to his style. Yeah. So, of course, country these days really runs the gamut. Sometimes it's really hard to tell the difference between rock, pop, hip hop, and country.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it feels like a lot of people nowadays just take little bits from like all different types of genres of music,
Yeah.
and they kind of sing it in their own way.
Yeah.
And so then it's country, but it's like rock country, and
Right,
then
right,
there's
right,
like
right.
pop country. And
Right. Yeah. There's there's just not those distinct lines like there used to be. Yeah, for sure. So there you go. We are totally in on this game number 12. We are getting going. There's Go Pack Go and Stressed Out, Cookie, Lucky, Shelljoy, Nugget, Rakisha, Haley, Evcon, and a bunch of other folks out there playing. Great to see everybody here on this game number 12. See who can. Oh, Mud. I just saw that out there at that is one of the movies. That's one of the movies that Matthew McConaughey did.
Oh,
As one of our celebrity birthdays. I don't know if that's in honor of Matthew McConaughey, because I've seen Mud play before, so I don't know that it is. But
in
definitely-
2012.
yeah, I never saw that movie, but
I've
I do
never
know
seen
that.
it.
Yeah, I never saw it either, but I do know that's one of his movies. So
Yeah, I mean, Rotten Tomatoes has a 97%.
and is it good to have?
I think it's good to have Rotten.
like a high percentage of
high
Rotten Tomatoes.
percentage is good.
Okay,
I think.
I think so.
I
too.
could be completely wrong.
I will. We'll get it cleared up when Nikki lets us know, I'm sure. OE50 and Barb H splitting that Musco prize of $71.60. OE50 is at Staunchland Bar in Hamel, and Barb H is at Sue's Penalty Box in Evelyn.
Yeah,
And
and
we're
now
rolling.
we're moving on to the last game.
Can't believe it's the last game. We got some shuffling to do after the broadcast tonight over at practice. Our center and defensive end are out, and we got to figure out.
Oh, yeah, we do.
That's a brand new challenge for us that we just found out just a few hours ago. So
Oh, yeah.
We'll figure that
Well,
out.
you know what else may do a little bit of shuffling with people winning and stuff like that?
Yeah.
That's our MegaBarBingo player and location standings. We should hit that one more time.
Yeah, we should. That was an all-star segue. Why don't you give the players what they're looking for? That's that.
In 10th place, we have a three-way tie between Towley, Slappy, and Heidi. Then in 9th place, we have Sizzler. Then in 6th place, we have a three-way tie between Forget You D, Mickey, and Wolfstein. Then in 5th place, we have Mrs. T. In 4th place, we have Michelob. In 2nd place, we have another tie between Mrs. Yags and Yags 370. Then in 1st place, we have Spanky.
Nice. All those players are out there just killing it. In our MegaBar Bingo location top 10 standings in the state of Minnesota are in 8th place. We got a brand new, well, not totally new this time back around is VFW Austin. In 8th place, tied with them is St. Cloud Eagles and Monty's Sports Bar Spring Lake Park. In 7th place, we got the Bar Hastings. In 6th place, the Riverboat Depot in Sartell. In 5th place, VFW Brooklyn Park. In 4th place, Eagles Awantana. In 3rd place, American Legion Fridley. And in 2nd place, Neeson's Gaylord. And of course, in 1st place is Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. Well, that PyCon is exciting. We talked about that. It's super easy to sign up. It takes seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you get enrolled on that. We also talked about Game Day Bingo this next Sunday. And, of course, every Tuesday we've got Megasoda Game Night. So in just a week from now, basically next Tuesday, you got Megasoda Game Night. We'll have a super fun broadcast for you. Of course, Nikki and Tony will be here bringing you guys all their favorite bingo hits. I know that we always get a trivia.
I'm interested to find out the theme of this week's trivia.
I know this last week was pop culture, and Tony played under the nickname Smart Guy 1, and he kicked my butt.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. For just a second, I guessed the right answer, and I was thinking pretty highly of myself. I was like, look at this.
You're like,
I'm Mr. Pop Culture. And then I remembered I don't know any pop culture, and then slunk right back into the pack. So there you go. We have a great time on Megasoda Game Nights. If you ever want to join us for that trivia, you get to play against the hosts and some of the top brains here around at Pilot Games, Pilot TV. As we fly around in the mothership, we like to think up great trivia games, and Nikki and Tony have mastered the art of trivia.
Yeah, I mean, they're good.
If they don't announce it, they win it, basically.
Pretty much. That's how it goes.
Yeah. So we'll see how that continues on, but make sure you come out for Megasoda Game Night. Have fun at that. And then all the bingo. Last night we had so many bingos go out that I think Jackpot Jen and Mason and all of them that had to get on the phones, I mean, their ears were rubbed raw from just calling all the winners. What a great night that was, and we'll do it all over again on Bingo Palooza Tuesday next week. So make sure you come out for that. Make sure you come out both at lunchtime at noon for Vikings Bingo and at 5 for this happy hour broadcast for our Jackpot Hunter every day, Monday through Friday. So
yeah, we're on to that must-go coverall of $91.40. That's pretty good.
That is a nice one.
And there's Forget You D winning in 53 balls.
Let's see, will that move Forget You D anywhere here on our double jackpot king? He's tied for 6th place with Mickey and Wolfstein, so that's going to move him up to 6th solo because it'll be right behind Mrs. T. So yeah, there you go. He's looking down Mrs. T right now. Yeah.
Man, was this a fun night?
Awesome broadcast. Congratulations to all of our winners. Hey, we love our Hump Day broadcast with you guys. So make sure you come out again tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. And remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins. Have a good night.
Bye.